Pandacham here, and I'm gonna give you a quick update on the current situation here. As you can see on my chart, I've drawn a very bullish pattern here. It could be the last wave up here, like that. It could be possible, right? But in order to do that, we need to have a pullback back to the 9,000. 9,200 to 9,100 region before going up again. Okay, so and also I've told my people to my followers to short at the 9,000. If you look at my last video, I talked about Bitcoin going to 8,000. It is still possible. It is still that there is still chance for the bear, but it is what it is. I'm not perfect, okay, but I told them to short at the 9,320, right? It came down to 9,200, and it had its pullback. Then it kind of break this major trend line here over here, right? And once it kind of break here, I think we only lost like $10. If include fees, probably $20. I told them to close it, and immediately I closed my trade over here, and it pumped up. So now it's consolidating right here, right? So I believe the 5 wave up is finished, and now then we have a huge divergence here. Okay, so either one, it's a fake out before coming down. Two, it could be it's gonna retest the channel here, retest first down to 9,100 ish before going up, because usually when there's we broke the trend line, right? It breaks up, retests, and then continue up. So there's many ways to count this, right? If you believe that it is an upside, then of course you just wait for the 3 wave pullback and go long, right? That's the best play. You don't go long here, you just wait for the 3 wave pullback. Okay, so now we are waiting for the wave to come back down to this region before I'm going long, because it broke this trend line, right? I believe that the market is going to the upside. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, it depends on your bias, right? My bias, I think that this could be a 5 wave down, but at the same time it could also be a truncated C wave. Now if we take a look on the Ethereum, right, just take a look at on the Ethereum, right? The Ethereum this trend line, I drew it long time ago, right? Okay, never mind, remove that. If you look at the Ethereum, right, it is looking like a flat, and it is done. Okay, and it kind of trying to make a new high, but it hasn't make a new high here. I mean, like break this high, right? If it's an impulse down, it shouldn't break this, because Bitcoin has this move as well. So basically Ethereum looks like it's done, you know, like this, flat, it's done, right? It looks like a bull flag. Look at that, it's a bull flag. Okay, which means we have more upside to go. That's what I think about Ethereum at the moment. So in order to play with Ethereum, if I look at the Bitcoin, right, I believe that the Bitcoin could be finished, right, with a truncated C wave, but it can be anything, right? So technically, if this is a finished structure, I just pretend that it is finished. I don't care what the count is, right? I don't really care what the count is. I just think it's finished, right? I just think it's finished. It's done, right? Like a wedge broke 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 up from the wedge, right? Waiting for a retest, like an A, B, C, like that. 3F pull back, and then we go long. Not sure where it lands, but I'll see where it lands. Then I'll make sure that I get a trade in to the downside or to the upside. For now, I'm waiting for the pullback and go long because there's a potential that this could be a 1-2-1-2 to the upside, like that. Okay, so there's a potential here that this is an extended fifth. So, or maybe is the big fifth to the and then we could get to 11K, right? So there's that. Now we just have to wait for it and see what it does. If we go to the smaller time frame, yeah, you can see that it's still correcting. Okay, still correcting. If you measure here, right, this one, two, this one, two, this one, okay, you see how it hit the 1618. So I believe that this could be a leading diagonal, or it could also be A, B, C, like that, or it could also be A, B, C, like that, and maybe an expanded flat like that, right? Possible. So I'm not worried. I think it's gonna come down here. I think it's absolutely it's gonna come down, but how low I'm not sure. Okay, but I am expecting a move like this. Let me draw it out to you. Top, bottom. Okay, so I am expecting somewhere around here. Okay, like this. B, C, something like that. Okay, which means to say it could probably, yeah, or it can go complex, like this, and then comes down like that. Okay, oops. It could come down like that and hit the 618 over here. If this is a complete 5-wave up, we wait for a 3-wave pullback, which is back to 913 here, or 900, or 9,000, sorry, 9,000 area ish, or 786 is possible. Okay, so it could come down impulsively also, making you think that it's a reversal, right? It could go something like, no, it could go, this is a 3-wave, this is a flat, yeah, it could start coming down impulsively like that to the 618, right? And making you think that it could be an impulse to the downside as well, or maybe it is, right? So there's a chance there. So that's the case, then I will be preparing myself to long here, because My bias now is long because it broke the trend line. So there's no doubt about it. I'm switching to bull side right now because it broke the first trend line here, and then it broke this trend line here. Oh no, hasn't broke the trend line yet, but it did broke the larger trend line over here, right? So it's like retesting the channel and then up. But I think a lot of people is have their buys here already, so I believe that the market will not give you that easily. So I believe that it could go something like that. Okay, so 9,280 at least before going up. Okay, and you can see that this is a resistance area. It has been consolidated for some quite of time. So I believe it could come down one more time over here before going up again. It has become a support at this area here. Okay, as you can see. Okay, so we are still waiting for it to come down, and then we can long it as a pullback. Okay, so potential that this is could be a 1-2-1-2 as well. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. And if you have any question you would like to ask me, just hit the like and subscribe button, and click the link below and join our Telegram group. If you have any question about Elliott Wave, just let me know, send me a PM or anything. I will be gladly to help. All right, guys, thank you for watching on my YouTube, and if you really like my content, please share it to your friends. And make sure that you comment any good comment or bad comment. It's okay, just send the comment and let me know what do you think about my video, about my technical analysis. It's quite simple. I think everyone is doing the same thing. That I just want to be honest, that there's a lot of perspective here. I know that a lot of people is calling for another down move, but in my opinion, it doesn't have to. We could have an upside because there's too many people is so bearish. Well, it needs to look bullish before it comes down. Okay, so in my opinion, we could be going to 11K. Who knows, right? Who knows, right? But a 3-way pullback is definitely my priority right now before going long, right? If there's no much of a pullback, I don't think I would want to short it or long it. Just staying at a sideline is the best way to trade Bitcoin right now. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Make sure we check the Ethereum as a confluence. As you can see, it's trying to break the last high here. I'm not sure that if it's broken already. Let me check that, double check. No, it's haven't broken yet. But once it's broken, I believe Bitcoin will break as well. So if Ethereum broken out to its last high right here, then I believe Bitcoin will do the same. So I will be trying to find an entry to go long. All right, guys, stay safe, and I hope I see you in my Telegram group. All right, see you guys later. Bye.